You know, sometimes when it comes to making models of your favorite characters, it pays to be screen accurate, I guess, and sometimes it also pays to be ultra realistic. However, with my model of James, I decided to take some creative liberties. While visiting my local hobby shop, I came across this Bachmann 4F, and I did not hesitate. I bought it with every intention of turning it into a James model, and yes, I know, James is a weird hybrid mogul thingy in universe and he has a Fowler tender, but come on, where's the fun in that? I wanted to make a James model, and I wanted it to be my James model. So I covered the wheels and tested the same Tamiya matte red I used for Henry's running board, and I was happy with it. Before I got started with the rest of the model, I removed the tender decals and cab numbers. Afterwards, I painted the cab using these micro brush applicators because getting a full brush in between the safety valves, whistle and cab windows would be too tricky. And as you can see, it wasn't the cleanest either, so imagine the mess if I had used a regular brush. After messing around with masking tape for a while, the body was ready to be sprayed with primer. After a solid coat, I painted thin coats of red on the body, layering them to make a solid color. I let it dry, then removed the masking tape only to find lots of imperfections that needed to be touched up. Next, I started masking the boiler and firebox area to begin the yellow lining, which achieved mixed results, which meant I had more areas to clean up. I messed up the yellow band near the smoke box so much I had to paint over it and call it a day. Then I started work on the tender, and the process was the same as the body, multiple coats of red, followed by black lining this time. Once it all dried, I tacked on brass and NW lettering on both sides of the tender to represent the Northwestern Railway. Moving back to the body, I painted the gold dome with the Sharpie, then touched up the running board, cab and smoke box with some black paint, and painted the lining around the cab and on the wheel arches. I then started on the final details of the model, such as the brass number 5. I sourced this from the same NSWGR locomotive numbering detail pack I used for Henry's 3. I then gave him some tail lamps, and finally, to seal the deal, I painted a snow plow meant for diesels red, and weathered it a little as well. And after all that hard work, I think it turned out pretty good. I think after the Henry model, the process just slipped into gear because it took a lot less time to complete James, but I guess that was because there were no wheels to paint this time. And that's it. I thank you all for watching, and I hope you enjoy the running shots that I filmed. See you all next time. Thank you for watching. If you liked the video, please leave a like and comment on anything I can do to improve. Don't forget to subscribe to ensure you are notified of any future projects and videos of mine.